Okay. Today's April 26th. Last of the birthdays this week. Dixie slowly trickling down into its fair value gap here. That's where it closed yesterday. Run up. This is a bearish for the block. Change their delivery. Yada yada. Moving back up. But ideally, bearish for the blocks are the ones that create the last swing high. So up here, project this down. You take the last one. Boom. 1.5. Retracement up, 470 goes down there, so alright. Looking for market maker models. I mean, ideally, this low, run up, we have a swing low here. So swing low is an indication that we need to make a swing high, be a new range, right? So suppose that we took this as our new range here. We can possibly run up here, get a retracement, but we already made a retracement down here, so where are we going on the daily? I know we have a daily order block down here. Let's call this bullish. Daily bullish order block here. And this is the previous day high. We took that out. We took the previous day out here. Let's put it back up here actually. Previous day high, fair value gap in here. Yes, running into this fair value gap on the daily. Bullish order block down here. Let's look at the weekly. Now, boom, run up. So pretty bullish on the weekly. 20% on the weekly for like TGIF. Here's 20% right here. I mean, what are we off? 747. We off from right here, what, 50 points? I think we can get a little bit more expansion in a day at 50 points. I like how Dixie's digging into this fair value gap here, so this might just be a down week for Dixie. Come in, move up, target these highs up here. If that's gonna be the case, then this stuff would be a swing high or swing on our indexes and then come down, target these lows down there for next week. As far as our market maker models, again, we know what that's all about. This here was a manipulation like the first one that we got, although this one was a lower low, so technically this would be a better manipulation leg to take on a 4 hour, but this is on a lower time frame. Let's decide these really quickly. Run down, stage one, stage two. Actually, stage one. Here's stage one. Market structure, stage two. Aggressive move down. manipulation leg. Can't call it stage one because we haven't taken out the market structure yet. Market structure, so boom. Stage one, run up, keep on going. Look how we ran to this fair value gap right in here. Bullish order block right here. To the low of that. This was yesterday 2 o'clock in the morning. This is 10 a.m. reversal, and then we took off. Got that? What do we have here? Fair value gap here. This is from yesterday. That aggressive move in the afternoon. That's from yesterday. If we look at regular trading hours, we closed at 83.50. So we're below where we closed, so we're gonna definitely have a gap right here to have to fill in. But we do have this fair value gap here, and then the bullish short block on the 4 hour. So we could come down, boom, run up. I don't know. Um, but this is pretty large fair value gap on the 4 hour. But we do have a market structure shift here, taking out these eyes, run into this fair value gap right in here. So I like to see this gap close first, then we can maybe come down, test out some lows, or come down, then run up. At this point, I don't know. We do have some buy side up here, inefficiency here, buy side up here. This is a pretty aggressive bar right here. So we'll see. Again, I don't know. But we can't rely on our projections. We can get rid of this here. This was -2. Line up perfectly with this bullish order block, fair value gap, and daily order block here. The daily busy. Get rid of this as well. And this is just like a fair value gap within a fair value gap, but this is a daily SIBI that we inverse twice. Get rid of this here. I believe these are on the lower time frame, and we'll check those out here. You get this. This is also on the lower time frame. This here is also on the lower time frame, and we have our swing high from yesterday's highs right there, all within this fair value gap. So I like to see that we take out these highs from yesterday as well as inverses for our BISI and run up to my ultimate goal, which is um, OT for this week. So this is like 268 points. We can run up there very well and then come back down into this inefficiency right here. And target is bullish order block as well as this um, SIBI or BISI on the daily, or I guess these lows on the daily. For us to see that, we will need to see like a bearish order block up here form or change of state of delivery up here form, preferably on lower time frame. Then we will continue coming down. Capiche? Capiche. All right, so let's look at the hourly. Here we have the swing high, swing low here. We could measure this one, given that this made the lowest low. Notice we have two standard deviations here. That's exactly where we want to. And then we got a first retracement down. Now we're back at two standard deviation, digging in there. Notice how we had -1 here, blew through that, 2, smart money reversal, boom to the downside. Let's look at that on this time frame here. We're looking at this one here, and this is what we can do. See here, boom. Notice how we have a low here, higher low or higher high, ES, high, lower high, right? This is high, low, higher high, bearish breaker, high, low, lower high. right? Running this survey gap here, and down we went. So that's just SMR. Obviously, the cleaner setup is here. Um, boom high, low, higher high. So single layouts. So that's what that was, and then we got a retracement back down. Here's 50% of this range here, and then we end up going all the way down to here. So if we were to look at this range here, go to E, here's 618. We go to 72, exactly perfect to the T. So prior to this all happening here, it's like, all right, how low can we go? We definitely want to go back into a discount. Here's our optical trade entry here. Here's a 72. And it's like, now that we're there, what do we look for? What would we have yesterday? Inverses here, right? So that's one of the things we have on our list. Immediate rebalance, IFVG, inverse fair value gap. So we have all the right things on our sheet. Okay, let's look at the 15. Much going on here. A lot going on here. All right. So we took a look at that yesterday. We took a look at this bear shoulder block here. Like how that all lined up with what we have over here. Notice how this also lines up too. 2.5. Boom. And that's this fair value gap. Or this um, manipulation thing. Now ICT did say, take the lowest one and lowest one to the right of that. Or the second lowest one to the right of that. This is your long-term low, intermediate term low. Just like how we have here, long-term low, intermediate term low, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, market structure shift is here. Fair value gap, come down, take this position here. This is at 245. This is where we were looking at yesterday, but we were looking at it like this, too close, too drilled in. Couldn't see the forest from the trees. So we'll do better next time. Okay. All right. So keep all this here. This here is where we got that we inverse. So I want to take this one here and just play around with this one. If we do come down, 50% will be a good area for this to come down into. So that's right here. Just give this a name. Call that the hourly busy. All right. All right. So yeah, this 4 hour busy here. But on the daily, don't we have like a fair value gap up here? No, we don't. I mean, we do have one up there, but that's way up there. If we get there, we get there. Any new drivers today? Yeah, 30 core PCI numbers and 10 o'clock consumer sentiment. So whichever direction we're probably going into, we're probably continuing that direction. Um, so taking this manipulation like here. This is on the 15. Do we have one on the hourly too? Is that what I see here? Yeah, this one here is on the hourly, but preferably you want to take the lowest one here. So I think they should all line up. Yeah, they all line up now. Yeah, they all line up. And then we go to 1.5. That's where we can expect our first 1.5 is where we can expect our first retracement. And you ask the question, where's that retracement gonna go to? We're done with this technically. So I'm gonna measure from this low this out here. And this is optical trade entry. For us to get there, for where we are right now, anything's possible. It's 200 points. Run down, run up. But again, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Stage one, stage two, boom. Now we're accumulating again. Other thing that we could do here is we can run this up here. -2, smart money reversal, 1.5 here. That's exactly where we go to, which is in alignment with this 4-hour civvy. Whoa, why is this way up there? That was a bit too high. All right, so -2 here. Smart money reversal. This was at 6 p.m. yesterday. All right. So given that we had that up there, I mean, I guess the other number we could take here will be this one here. Take all two of these. Slash run up. -1 is here. 1.52 to sticking down deeper into this fair value gap here. So why do I do this? It's just a habit. Ultimately, what I'm looking for are confluencies. Right, here's our daily SIBI that we inversed at 0.5. So could we come back down to 0.5 on the daily? You know, which lines up with this daily order block. Well, actually, no, it's above it, daily order block. So what do we see here? Let's, yeah, we can get rid of that one. That's deep into that bearish bullish order block anyway, so we can get rid of this here. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. We'll see. Got 14 minutes till the bell opens. So the obvious draw won't be this 4-hour here. We ran up to it. So this is data highs up here. Get rid of this. We had this huge 4-hour or 15-minute fair value gap that we're working into. The nearest low is down here, and then down here, and then down here. So that's the nearest strong liquidity, if you ask me. So you see some points down here, over 200 points down here. But given that we're on a 15, we're looking for accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And you ask me, this is all just accumulation, accumulation, accumulation. Notice that we have this out here, high, this out here. Then we have another swing high. This is a interim term high, long term high, interim term high, short term high. Then we have a new interim term high here. We have new lower lows, constant new lower lows going down. So my bias, maybe we could dip into this, run up, inverse this, or run up, maybe mean threshold of this 15 wick, continue coming down into these lows down here. You have a smart money long down here. Sell side here. Sell side here. So the question is, what should we be looking for? And the answer is, do we have any inverses up here? We have one small one right here. No inverses. Any order blocks, breaker blocks? Maybe this one. But any accumulation, manipulation, distribution? No. All we have is just a run into this 4-hour civvy, and that's it. We do have a bullish order block right here on 15. Um, but do we take out any major draws on liquidity? Kind of did here. So should this one be supported? I don't know. We'll find that out. All right, so that's my analysis. We'll go back over here. Just playing around with this last night. So, given that we're journaling, one of the things we want to work on is what did we do well? 3 things. What could we improve on? 3 things. And what opportunities did we see? As well as what setup did you take? If it's not in your A1 sauce paper, I don't see that you took a setup, right? So we have this daily order block down here. It would be ideal to see like a bullish breaker, right? Or inverse down, inverse for value gap, right? And aligning this with like our quarterly theory. Here's 10 o'clock is over here. So it's gonna be doing all kind of raggedy shit until 10 o'clock till the news driver comes out. But notice how we have this huge pivot up here. Boom. New York open. Midnight opens here. So we're below New York open and midnight open, so that means we're in a discount. But we're way up here in the premium on a higher time frame. Right. So I'm not completely sure what to make of this. Yeah, this pivot up here is moving sideways within it. What is this? Hmm. I'll be back. Oh, we have SNCs here. So now I'm just staring. This all means nothing to me. I'm just looking at it like something, like like ICT said, like it's hieroglyphics. And that's where the anxiety comes in, the uncertainty comes in, the doubt, and all the other beautiful colors of disturbance. What is this to? Why do I have? This doesn't even match. How is this supposed to fit in here? Whole time I thought I had this in Guatemala. I have it here. I don't even know what that goes to. So we're gonna see a lot of movement in the AM session. Let me log into this. We see a lot of movement. So balance is at 849. 8 took a big L yesterday over trading. So that's something that we're working on. And I'm just gonna accept it. We're not there yet, so I'm not gonna trade out of my AMP account. And I'm not gonna be tempted by, oh, what if you catch a big move, man, and this and that. I'm convinced that catch a big move, you catch it. You don't, you don't. You're always gonna have something that you want to chase. So here's your big move. But what does this all mean? I have no clue. But we're coming to that daily order block here, which matches up with 2.8. So let's see. Maybe on the 15 we'll get an inverse, possibly. And then here's the last OB. Oh, this all 2.5 reverse. I'll take it. Still going up. So this might be our accumulation on the one. Accumulation, manipulation. Now we're about to open up in 15 seconds. You got your little scalp. Fireworks. You know why did I take this? Because this was daily order block, 15 seconds to 2.5 standard deviation, 1 minute to fair value gap here. That's why I took that. Had two contracts on, and this is where we are on the day. So we're back at break even. what we were trying to accomplish yesterday. We'll see us got going on. Maybe going lower. This is in change day delivery here on the hourly. Let's take a look at that. Negative one, two, 2.5 is here. Let's take a look at this here. So this might be an interest for me. Run up here, fair value gap, shift the structure here, boom. So could we continue to go down? Yeah, we can. Right now to New York Open. Ideally, you want to see a draw on liquidity here. Fair value gap, run up, come down. I don't see that. Model 2022. No inverse fair value gaps, no twins. So this might be a move that happens that we don't capitalize on, which is fine because I don't know where to get in at. I don't know where to exit at. Any of that. I don't have any of that information. Right. So that doesn't make any sense to me. You were this one. Looking at this one on the hourly. We're at 1.5. Two. Let's see if we can allow price to go all the way down there for us to get a run up or move. This does not look as nearly as neat and elegant on the lower time frame as it is on the higher. So we'll just sync and layout. So again, remember you have to take this one here. Again, 2.5. Looks like a good one. I didn't catch it though. All good. So if you don't know, always go down to your lower time frame. Whew. Yeah, that was a good one. So maybe that was our accumulation. And seeing it run up like this without me, it's like, oh shit, I'm late. Man, I missed this. Let me run back up and get it. Here we go to this daily order block. Some manipulation leg, so we can take this one. See where this goes. 2.5, 4 deviations up there. We can look at this as our manipulation leg. To 4. So again, this is our daily order block. So we can expect a big move from here. So it's a bit too high for me to take. And it's gonna continue running up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And I'm like, man, should have gone in on this trade. I missed it. I missed it, mama. I missed it. But we weren't ready to take it. So it's like seeing a pitch. You're late on it. Just take the pitch. It's all good, bro. You might come down to this New York Open. See what this is here. So if we were to get in here, speaking hypothetically, where are we getting out at? 10 points. And where would you want to take this to? Boom. We'd have been out. 20 points is down here. Boom. We'd have been out. So glad we are starting to see you leverage this tool. Um, no five counter runs. Daily order block down there. This looks like a immediate rebalance. And I mean, ideally, this is where you do come in for a call position. Bullish order block here. So we'll sit and observe, observe, don't absorb. Looking at our A1 sauce. There's no optical trend entry and projections here except for on a higher time frame, like the hourly. So what we're just flirting with right here. What is this? Oh, this sort of block down here. Get rid of that. What is this? We have another one here. It's from here to here. If you want to measure this one here on 15, just mesh up nicely with equilibrium and the daily order block. Nice. As well as 50% almost. Just came right down to 50% of this order block here, or fair value gap. So, although it looks nice, but this is where we get in on it. This might be a bullish order block here, right? These all look like they line up. Now, what are we supposed to be doing this here? OT. You might not get anything right now, but notice where OT is. Start this bullish order block right here. So now we want to pair this up with quarterly theory and say, hey, if we just run sideways, come down at Q3, we may hit this and get you moving up, right? Hypothetically speaking. And if we do, where do you get in down here? We want 10 points, which goes to 78. And then we take these sides, that's 50 points. Up here, constant encroachment, that's 15 wick, that's 100 points. But this looks like we have market structure shift here, right? Manipulation, market structure shift, come down to 28. This looks good. I'll take it. So we don't want to make too much. Move this up 720. It's gonna get hit. We're out. So one of the things we gotta look at is, hey, you're coming into a new interval on the 1 minute cycle. So you may want to let this run up a little bit higher. I almost came out to the midnight open, but we did take out these sides down here, up here. And now we're going down here to this fair value gap. Let's see how we respond to it. Let's see if we can come back up from a wick down here. Went down to midnight open. Again, optical short entries right here. What else do we have here? We have this up here. One, we could get a retracement here, or yeah, New York Open, get 1.5 down here. Where do we go with this bull short block here? Uh-huh. We would go to exactly one standard deviation of it. See, one, boom, lines up 1.5. So we can expect our first retracement. Here's equilibrium. Here's optical trend entry. So if you want to take a call position here, you can. I'm gonna go with just one. Uh-huh. Let's look at what we have with this. Matches up perfectly with that. We do have a small little fair value gap in here, inverse, so we might be running back up into this, only to come back down. So we can get rid of this. This is measuring this order block here. It goes to -1 perfectly. This is our change state delivery on the 1 minute, and we're working on one on the 5 with 2 more minutes left to go. So I would expect this to just be a run up into this fair value gap here, only for us to come back down. And we have a new low here, and OTE. Boom, right here is optical trend entry for a short position. I'll take this. And 10 points is here. And then we can take it right back into this fair value gap down here. I would like to think that we can come back down here. "43 seconds for this to become a 5 minute change in state of delivery." See if we get it. Now I'm in. So now we're out. Oh, bye. No. fucking kidding me? $400. All right, that's it for me. I'm on tilt. Oh shit. All right, so we don't have any active orders, but we are going up higher. Let's remove this. Why? Because again, daily order block here. And then what do we get caught up in? All this jigger jagger. And we're looking at our P&L. It was like, oh, it's going up too much. It's going down too much. You got to sit on your hands. I mean, this was your perfect entry right here. We get up, manipulation leg right here. Boom. We didn't come. And look, we came out to equilibrium twice. Of Well, this was the first one. That was at 28. Second one, it's at 50%. We're gonna come back to 28 again here. So you got the move in the right direction for the most part. And then we had this bullish order block right here. Come down to it, boom, perfectly. Bet you didn't notice that, did you? Neither did you mark out your indication. You gotta mark that out as your indication. You gotta see this down moving down as bearish order block, bearish order block, bearish order block, bearish order block. Given that we have daily order block right here. Bearish order block, bearish order block. Or bullish, I'm sorry, bullish order block, bullish order block. And that's what we just came down to. Here we could take this, move this here, and 618, it's right here, matched up nicely with this order block right here. Yeah, though we opened up here, came down to it, boom, bullish order block ran up. This wasn't created yet, so. And concept crushing on the 15-minute, right here, good. Now, can we get an inverse fair value gap right here? Yes, it's still low. Looks like we're trying to cover these data highs up here. And these data highs up here line up with 3. Also, 4-hour BISI here, previous day high as well. So it's up here. So notice how the midnight open is just holding. We got 6 more minutes left. We'll probably have time distortion until 10 o'clock news comes out. And then we run up higher. So all that stress we put ourselves in, we made $86 yesterday, came back, make this here. You asked me, of course, had we stayed in that position that we're thinking about, we'd have been fine from yesterday, but yeah, that was yesterday. Today's a different day. Midnight open holding. Yeah, we're gonna continue moving up. So I'm done trading for the day. I do believe, we're gonna continue moving up aggressively. So I could run in my AMP account, but by the way that I'm feeling, let's keep things solid. Um, this is a better entry right here. Here's stage one, low, low, accumulation, manipulation. Now we're distributing up higher. I'll put these highs up here. All right, so this is where we are looking for an entry. Get ready, Tracy. Entry, 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 entry. Where? Right here. Let's just uh So again, if we are anticipating that we will reach terminus here, optical short entries down here. What do we have down here? A nice swing low down here, below a fair value, above a fair value gap. Here's a bull short block here. This is where I would want to get in at. Boom. 10 points. Phew. 10 points is here. And also, you want 10 point stop loss? 10 point stop loss isn't doable in these conditions right here. I want to take it to these sides up here. 3 to 1, 33 points. I'll take it. But where we initially got in here, come down here, this is like 18 points. I don't know, so we got in here. When we can stretch the count to 20 points. Yeah, absolutely get in here. Always take profits as if you're in an Apex account. Look at this, 128 points. You'll get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of run up, maybe into this area up here. But yes, I got in on this position here. This is a 3 to 1, not bad. Up 14 points now, so about halfway there. Fireworks in 30 seconds. So we're looking on the hourly. About to run in, boom. So I know this is like a quick little run up, but again, anticipating, hey, manipulation into, and we have this in here too. We have this in here. Thought we had it in here. This would be man leg into high time frame, man leg into high time frame, PD array, and that's what we got here. Right, and this is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is all AMD. 2245 is right here. Reversal. This entire fib. Let's say if we were to go up there, optical trade entries out here. And we have accumulation, manipulation, Q2, run up, boom, Q3, expansion. And what do you know? Now we're moving up higher as suspected. And then we have a 5 minute order block here. 5 minute order block. I can't really consider this as a return order block here, given that, I mean, we can. This candle here was the start of it. Run down, boom, another order block. Took off. And I think we're coming up here. Yep, that's how the cookie crumbled. Accumulation, manipulation. See that? Accumulation, A, manipulation, M, and then we get D. And what is this? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So this is reversal. Came close to our target. Q4 reversal right here. Why? Look, if I can run, mm, market structure. Cement that open. Run up here, short here, bear short of block. Go for these lows on here. Come on, hit that. Boom, now we're in. Oh, this OB is serious OB is this one exactly. Okay. This could have been a down close candle. One perfect example. Boom. All right, so it looks like we got tagged out of there, so that didn't work. Just looking for a Q4 reversal. Oh, this was a retracement. See this fair value gap down here. Still bullish on a higher time frame. That's why we just got that run down to this fair value gap. Boom. Midnight open as well. So not a bad trade. Good trade idea. Um, put that back up there. 618. Boom. Midnight open. Where the body's closed. That's one thing things you have to do is always measure, your price legs. Notice how we midnight open here. Auto trading strip. Sure we got something in there for that. And now we're taking off. Coming for these period AIs up here. Maybe we're coming for these data highs up here. Q4 reversal still intact. One, two, three, four, five kind of run on the five. And see where we're going. Boom, take off. Cumulative militia distribution. I want to make this a bit more visible. Now seeing this happen here, it's like you get in. Uh, I get caught up in this type of stuff here. 1 to 1 minute. Look at that low higher time frame. We're still bullish. Look at this OT retracement. Midnight New York open. Bodies respected. Now let's go short entry. Boom. Take that. Other thing is when you have down closing candles, project them. See where we're going with them. See, it wants a -1 here, and boom, this also lines up with previous day high. We hit 3.5 here. Now we're coming down, and then as you go into that area, you look on a higher time, a lower time frame for an indication. Hey, here's the last one. Here's -2, low, one, two, three, four, blah, boom, perfect. I didn't see it though. I'll admit I didn't see it though. So measure the wick. Measure the wick. Oh, it's a gap. So what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I think we're going lower now. SMTs. This looks like it is ready. See how that fair value gap? Ooh, OTE. We'll see. Quarterly shift. All right, I think I'm gonna cut it off from here. Good trading day, good week, and we'll be back next week. Peace.